What's up, all my movie-loving maniacs? This your boy Bangful B of the Lassiter Factor, and today is Batman Day. And shout out to my boy Kevin from the Real for Real podcast. He made a video showing off his entire Batman collection from movies, comics, you name it. And so that kind of got me inspired to pretty much grab every piece of Batman memorabilia that I owned. And trust me, I am looking at it right now, and yeah, so yeah, in honor of Batman Day, I am going to show off every bit of Batman memorabilia that I have. So, and I'm going from Funko Pops, movies, some comics, and a couple of action figures and figurines here and there. So let's get into it. Oh, and starting off with this Batman hat that I'm wearing. Of course, had to wear that. I have this wall decor of what I believe is Batman's very first issue, Batman #1, all brand new adventures of Batman and Robin, the Boy Wonder. This was given to me by someone that I was dating some years ago, and even though we're not together no more, shout out to her that she knows me this well, and we still cool with each other though. All right, now I'll admit I don't have a vast book collection, let alone comic collection. And also, I'll admit, within my comic collection, I mostly own Marvel Comics. I'm sorry, I was more of a Marvel fan growing up. I still like DC, but I'm just more of a Marvel guy. And so I only have, but I didn't have no Batman comics or graphic novels. I just have a couple of Justice League and one Suicide Squad comic, which is associated with Batman. So yeah, I remember I got this out of a comic book store from when I was younger. And then Justice League Adventures, Cold War. You see Batman right there, see? And then Suicide Squad, which I got this from a comic. Well, one of my friends went to a comic convention and bought this back for me. So this is Suicide Squad, and this came out this was the year the first Suicide Squad movie came out. So yeah, those are the Batman related comics that I own. Okay, so now we're gonna get into movies. So I have the Burton and Schumacher era of Batman movies: Batman '89, Batman Returns, Batman Forever, and Batman and Robin. Yeah, classic movies right there. Well, except those last two though. But I have a special place in my heart for those movies for nostalgic reasons. I have Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy on Blu-ray: Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, The Dark Knight Rises, one of the best trilogies, well, modern trilogies as far as I'm concerned, and The Dark Knight, without a doubt, the best Batman movie ever made. R.I.P. Heath Ledger. And yeah, I have the first two movies on Steelbook, as you can see. In The Dark Knight Rises, I had this copy of the movie first before I even got these. This was before I started collecting Steelbooks. But yeah, The Dark Knight Rises in lenticular is, I think this was a Target exclusive, and they did all the DC movies like this, and I don't know why they stopped doing it. But this trilogy of movies is an essential within my collection. There's Batman vs. Superman, a lenticular cover. It's a little booklet. And like I said, this is something that Target was doing at the time. They did most of the DCEU movies like this. But as far as the movie itself, I mean, I have issues with it, but there are things in this movie to appreciate. And Batflick is one of the aspects within the movie to appreciate. The Batman, Robert Pattinson. I'm currently watching The Penguin, and I can't wait for the Batman 2 whenever that comes out, but awesome movie. In terms of animated movies, I have this DVD double feature of Batman Mask of Phantasm and Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero is probably the best movie about Mr. Freeze we're ever going to get until further notice, but Mask of Phantasm, severely underrated Batman movie. Of course, I watched Batman Beyond growing up, but I do remember on my VHS copy of Pokemon the first movie, a trailer for Batman Beyond Return of the Joker came up, and then we got that movie a year later, and it is fucking awesome. This is one of my favorite animated Batman movies right here, and the Return of the way they brought back the Joker, bruh. Batman the Killing Joke, which is an adaptation of the Killing Joke graphic novel. Different from the graphic novel itself, but the movie itself, hey, give or take. But I never read the Killing Joke graphic novel, so this was my first exposure to this storyline, and for all its flaws, I enjoyed it and thought it was, well, let's just say the ending of the movie fucked me up as a Batman fan. Getting back to more Batman related movies, there's Suicide Squad 2016, hey, the movie ain't perfect, but I do enjoy the vibe of the movie. And like Batman vs Superman, it's a little Target exclusive book, lenticular. It looks. I like this is one of my favorite lenticular copies right here. And obviously this relates to Batman because it has Jared Leto's Joker and Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn being the best part of this movie. Birds of Prey and the Emancipate long ass title for movie for Harley Quinn. But yeah, this is related to Batman right here because of Harley Quinn. And I thought this movie was, in my opinion, better than Suicide Squad 2016. I don't know why this movie gets the hate that it gets, but another Target exclusive right here. Then there's The Suicide Squad, which is superior to Suicide Squad 2016. And James Gunn, he really showed his ass as a filmmaker with this movie. Joker, played by Joaquin Phoenix. One of my favorite movies of 2019. Can't wait for Joker Folie à Deux to come out. I am planning on revisiting this week and have a review out the following week, which is the week that Folie à Deux comes out. So, yeah. Then there's The Flash, which has two different Batman in it, and movie ain't perfect, but it's entertaining. And yeah, this is the only attention I'm giving Ezra Miller right now. The Lego Batman movie, which is not just a good Lego movie, but a good Batman movie, in my opinion. This movie is severely underappreciated as a Batman movie. If you have not watched it, I highly recommend it. I have both the theatrical cut of Justice League and Zack Snyder's Justice League. Ass perfection.